Hi, welcome to valuationpodcast.com, a podcast and video series about all things related to business and valuation. My name is Melissa Gragg, and I'm a valuation expert witness and divorce mediator in St. Louis, Missouri. I have the privilege to interview Randy Kessler today, who is a high-profile divorce attorney in Atlanta, Georgia, for over 30 years. He's a founding partner of KS Family Law, a 30-person family law firm in Atlanta. He represents entertainers and athletes. He's wrote Divorce, Protect Yourself, Your Kids, and Your Future. He is the former chair of the Family Law section of the American Bar Association. He is a professor at Emory Law School, and he is the founder of Starsona, which provides personal videos from stars to their fans. Randy, we are so lucky to have you here, and we're going to be talking about virtual court, divorce mediation, and valuation during COVID-19 pandemic. What people kind of want to know is, what is the status right now of Zoom trials and virtual court? You're in Georgia, I'm in Missouri. We can kind of talk about what's happening in both.
You know, it's interesting in both our professions. You know, we don't say that we work at our profession, we say we practice, right? I've got a trial practice, you got a valuation practice, and nowhere is that more relevant than no time has it been more relevant than right now, because we're practicing, we're learning, you know, sort of on the job. And you mentioned I teach at Emory Law School, and I teach a family law trial class. And in the middle of the class, COVID hit, and so we weren't going to have live jury trials. We do jury divorces in Georgia for some reason. And they had to learn how to do it. And the students were upset. They wanted a live trial experience. And I remember saying to them, and I just talked to the dean of Emory about how we explained it to them. We said, look, you're growing up when the world is brand new. And it's easier for you than for old lawyers like me that have to adapt, right? When you start off, if you graduate law school or you get your valuation certificates and there's a brand new set of rules the day you graduate, you're ahead of everybody that's already been using the old rules. So, you know, it is a new world, and I'm learning and you're learning and we're all learning, but it's surprisingly working better than we could have ever expected. And I hate to be a silver lining guy in this terrible time, but there are a lot of silver linings, at least in my practice area. You know, who wants to be in court with their ex when they can sit at home and be on a video and do a mediation or a trial? So there are a lot of, you know, silver linings. I don't want to say benefits. I don't want to say that COVID and the pandemic are in any way a good thing, but we've gotten some good things out of it.
Well, and I think it was a learning curve, you know, so if we really look at, a lot of us had to take that learning curve to get online, to be more efficient, to figure out how to even show exhibits or produce documents and have it be kind of, you know, not seamless. But I think once we got through the learning curve, though, some of the things that I think happened is we became more efficient.
It's better in some ways.
You know, we're not waiting around. And from an expert witness point, I don't necessarily just have to sit at court waiting for something to happen. I can just show up online.
You want to know who loves it? Judges. Because think about it from the judge's point of view, right? My job is to make a judge's life easier, make it simple for a judge. And if you're the judge and you're in court and two lawyers come in and the judge says, I'd like to introduce exhibit number 3. Where's exhibit number 3? Exhibit number 4. And you're looking for it and there's a delay. Now you know what we do. And I know in Missouri, they're not doing so many trials. In Georgia, we're blowing them right out of the water. We're going right through and doing them virtually. And across the country, there's a mix. But what judges are requiring is that we send our exhibits in ahead of time in a PDF form in one of two ways, either separate exhibits or in one big PDF that's listed 1, 2, 3, 4. So the judge's staff has the exhibits. And when we say we'd like to refer to exhibit number 2, the judge's staff just pulls up exhibit number 2 and it's there. And guess what? Everyone can see it. Everyone's got the same version. There's no bad copies or good copies or delay while I walk it up to the court and give his, oh, judge, I didn't make enough copies. Can I have your staff person please make a copy for opposing counsel? None of that. It's just judges love it because it makes lawyers prepare better and be more efficient. And it's the way we should always be. But sometimes a little kick in the butt makes us be even better.
Well, and I think that some of it is just there aren't as many shenanigans, if you will. You know, there's not like there's a hidden exhibit and I'm going to catch you and we're going to get that. You know, it is more sort of like, here's what I have, here's what you have, let's talk about it. You know, so it's a little bit interesting dynamic.